shit, guys! Fire our shit!
Well, howdy folks, and welcome back to your home port. Today we're looking at USS Salem, a Tier 10 premium cruiser. This ship was kindly provided by Wargaming North America, so I could look it over and make you guys aware of its particulars. Having said that, this ship is still considered a work in progress, meaning that what you see in today's video is not necessarily what the ship will look like upon final release. There could be some tweaks, etc. As well, I have not had any official information on how this ship will be made available to the public, be it in the store or as a reward ship or who knows. I like this ship quite well, actually. I'm consistently able to be a positive influence on the battle for my team. I will note here and now that this ship is practically a carbon copy of the tech tree Tier 10 American cruiser USS Des Moines. What differences are there between them? Well, Salem has 900 less hit points at 49,700 and 3% more torpedo protection at a 10% rating. For those of you who are not familiar with the Des Moines class already, let's have a quick look at Salem specs now. These are of course not quite bone stock, as I have a 13-point captain embarked and various consumables loaded, a complete list of which I will put in the video description. So, as I mentioned, Salem has a health pool of 49,700 hit points and a torpedo damage reduction rating of 10%. 10% doesn't sound exciting, but I have taken more than one torpedo hit on the Citadel armor belt without causing any flooding. Bow hits, for me, have always flooded. Bow armor is 27mm thick, and head on to your attacker, it can conceivably stand up to 386mm or 15-inch guns. That's the theory. But there are many ships out there with guns larger than 15-inch, and I have suffered significant damage while having my bows pointed towards the enemy. Your mileage on that may vary. The Citadel is large and does stick up above the waterline for its entire length, and its plating ranges in thicknesses from 27mm to 152mm right on the belt itself. Casemate armor that sits above the Citadel has plating thicknesses of 6mm to 30mm, while superstructure armor is kind of typical at 16mm, except the conning tower, which enjoys 165mm of protection. Turret and barbette armor ranges from between 51mm and 203mm thicknesses, which are competitive with other cruisers Salem will encounter. Salem's 9 8-inch guns are effective, with a maximum range of 18.4 kilometers, an AP damage of 5,000 hit points, and 2,800 for the HE. And while the HE only has a 14% chance of starting a fire, as I have the ship configured, it has a nice reload of 5.8 seconds and a dispersion of only 160 meters, which ensures that you can get many shots on target in a short period of time, helping to start fires, despite the low chance. The 22.8 second 180-degree turn time for those turrets is also quite good, but it can leave you struggling to keep your guns on a fast-moving, close-range enemy destroyer, for instance. Secondaries consist of 12 127mm guns situated in 6 dual gun turrets, and as I have the ship configured, they boast a 6-kilometer range, and that's not too bad, and a 5.4 second reload time firing HE that has a 5% chance to start a fire, and a maximum of 1,800 damage per shell. These will not save you from a destroyer or anything else, I don't think, but every little bit helps. Firing arcs are significant at long range, and shells can take what seems to be a long time to arrive on target, with main battery shell velocities of 823 meters per second and 762 meters per second for HE and AP respectively. Salem's anti-aircraft defense is very, very good stock out of the box with a 90 rating, which can easily hit 100 with commander perks and upgrades, and she also has access to the defensive AA fire consumable if you wish to equip it. As you might expect from a cruiser, Salem has decent maneuverability. As I have the ship configured, she has a top speed of 33 knots and a rudder shift time of 6.9 seconds. During a circle of 770 meters, it feels a bit large, but it's still quite workable. Salem is also reasonably stealthy. And as I have it configured here with a commander who has the Concealment perk, the Detectability range by sea comes in at 10.6 kilometers and by air at 7.8. That's not too awful bad. As I said earlier, I do like this ship, and knowing that something like this is at the end of the tech tree line as well in Des Moines gives me the drive to get there and have this class in my port. Salem has shown itself to be really good at hunting destroyers, harassing, and really upsetting battleship drivers with the HE and his complete murder on carrier aircraft. Very satisfying to watch those planes melt from the sky, I must say. Well folks, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. And if you really enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. As well, be sure to visit my social media pages, both on Facebook and Twitter. This is where I post info that, well, not belonging in a video, it's worth taking a look at. Links to all things in the video description. Alright folks, thanks very much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you next time.